Hello again, subscribers and family. This is Professor Robert Vollay once more. Welcome again to another time of great, informative, and educative career development talks on my channel here, my YouTube channels. Today, we will actually be focusing on how to set a career goal. The fact about it is everything that you want to achieve in life, you must set that as a goal and work towards it. Goal will actually enable you to know how much effort you have exerted and how much more you need to invest in order to achieve what it is that you want. So the first thing I want to do here is to go to work and define goal in a very broad or general term. So to that end, a goal is anything that you set your mind to be achieved within a set specified time frame. For example, a couple could decide or set a goal to purchase their first house in 2 years or buy their dream car in 3 years. The plan to buy a house and or a car is their goal. However, goal is not just a simple plan that a person must follow. Setting goal is an important step towards achieving whatever it is that you want out of life. Goals help you to focus your effort on things that are most important to you. Now let's give goal a more concrete description, concrete and simplistic definition here. So with that, a goal actually represents an outcome that you want and toward which you direct all your effort. So a goal is a signpost to the future, telling you which way to go. It translates your dreams into plans and directs your abilities into the service of what you want most. However, many people resist setting goals because they assume it leads to a formula-driven, highly creative life. But realistically, this assumption represents what will happen if you do not set goals. Rather than being like a ship without a captain, drifting until it ends up on rocks in the deep sea, we can discipline ourselves to decide where we want to go by the setting of goal. We can chart a course that will enable us to sail straight and far until we reach our destination. This exercise could be done by setting and visualizing your goals. Nonetheless, there are certain characteristics that you must take into consideration as you plan or set your goals. These characteristics are 7, and of course I will describe the 7 of them as ingredients for a great goal setting. Let's quickly go over the 7 of them. Number 1, self-esteem. Number 2, self-direction. Number 3, positive thinking. Number 4, self-awareness. Number 5, self-discipline. Number 6 would be self-motivation. And of course, number 7 is positive relationships. Let's see if we can describe each of them in brief here. As far as self-awareness, if I were to start with self-awareness, which should actually be the number 1 thing. Self-awareness involves identifying and appreciating your individual values, personal qualities, skills, and interests. Without self-awareness, it is hard to figure out what you really want in life. Successful people use self-awareness to build confidence in themselves and find the courage to go after their dreams. As far as self-direction, this is the ability to set a well-defined goal and work towards it. Again, successful people can tell you where they are going, what they plan to do along the way, and who will be sharing their adventure with them. They set goals and get what they want. And when it comes to self-esteem, it is a respect for oneself as a valuable, unique individual. A respect for yourself as a valuable individual. valuable, and unique individual. At least you got to give that to yourself, that you are a valuable person and you are by far a unique individual. And that's what we call self-esteem. The power of self-esteem is evident in the fact that self-esteemed people work towards their dreams and goals and keep going when other people criticize them or get in their way. Self-esteem helps people to believe that they are worthy of success in the first place. When it comes to positive thinking, everyone goes through good and bad experiences. But instead of dwelling on the bad ones, successful people learn to focus on future possibilities. Not every successful people was born optimistic, but successful people learn to use the power of positive thinking to propel themselves towards their goals. Let's talk about self-discipline, which is very, very key as well. The achievement of a goal doesn't just happen. It requires efforts. No matter how well you plan, you will need self-discipline to put your plans into action. So self-discipline is to make the necessary changes and break free of bad ones or bad habits. Habits are replaced over time by consistent training and practice that requires focused self-discipline. Self-motivation. This is another crucial aspect of good goal setting. You got to stay motivated. No level of external environmental motivation can do the job for you. Your motivation must be self-generated and must come from within you. Successful people focus on goals that have personal meaning for them rather than goals that society or other people say they should follow or they should have. To be self-motivated simply means to understand your needs and wants and be able to keep yourself moving forward. That's part of your fear. You are your own greatest encouragement. Take that from me. I'm speaking from experience. You are actually your own greatest encourager. When it comes to positive relationships, healthy and diverse life is essential for a successful life. No man is an island. We have heard the expression several times. We have read it several times in some other papers or prints. At the same time, too, we have danced to songs in which it served as a lyric. So that means it must be very important that no man is an island. So even in a society such as the one we live in now in the United States, that values individual achievement, no one ever succeeds without the help, ideal, and emotional support of others. Form relationship with people of like mind and ambitions as you. That is very, very important. You want to form relationships with somebody who will build you up and those that will tear you down. So basically, form relationship with people of like mind and high ambitions as you. So let me also see if I can summarize the whole thing about setting career goal with now being very specific to focus on career, since that is our point of focus. So let's see how to set a winning career goal. After we have defined career in general terms, let's see if we can narrow that down to career goal setting. There are many key elements to consider for a goal to be vivid, meaningful, and have real pulling power at all. The first of such elements is for the goal to be specific. You want to write that goal down, let it be very, very clear and specific, and that is very key. The reason being that the human mind cannot focus and act on general thoughts. The reason behind specific goal setting also is that specific goals are stronger because they are more thoroughly imagined and also they are tangible. Therefore, as we set goal, let us remember there are 5 elements. These 5 elements or characteristics that will help us to set a more realistic goal. So, a well-set goal, as we mentioned earlier, has 5 important characteristics. And those important characteristics actually form a common logic word or an abbreviation called SMART. So what I'm going to do is SMART being S-M-A-R-T, S as in Sam, M as in Mary, A as in Apple, R as in Robert, and T as in Tom. That is an abbreviation that represents the 5 characteristics of a well-set goal that is bound to succeed. So what I'm going to do now is we'll stop right here for today for this video. The next video will describe those 5 characteristics, those 5 elements that make up a very, very good and well-defined career goal setting. And so again, family, that does it for this segment, this video segment.